Salia Wuduz, and welcome to Catchup Plus on AFOREVO TV, where we bring you entertainment gossip. Take a look into the world of sports and tech. I'm La Bevition. Let's take a look at some of the trending stories. All right, on to our first story. Singer Kizz has been released from the Tanzanian police custody. Now, he was arrested after he failed to perform on a show that he was actually paid for. Now, Nigerians in Diaspora's Commission, NIDCOM, gave the update on Twitter yesterday evening. Now, and in an interview with Daddy Freeze, the show promoter, who gave his name as Stephen Uwa, said that Kizz refused to perform because the airline failed to bring his bag containing his gold chains. That's absolutely true. And he insisted that he would not perform without wearing his gold chains. Now, Uwa also said that he spent nothing less than $300,000 on the show, including $60,000 to Kizz as performance fee. However, now the singer flopped everything. Now, he also said that he was on his knees weeping and begging Kizz to perform, but he refused. All right, Horniman Museum in London have agreed to return ownership of looted collections of treasured artifacts to Nigeria, including its Benin bronzes. Now, the Horniman Museum said ownership of the 72 objects, which were looted back in 1897 and includes 12 brass plates known as the Benin bronzes, are to be transferred to the Nigerian government because it is the more appropriate thing to do. Now, Eve Solomon, the chairwoman of the trustees of the Horniman Museum and Gardens in Forest Hill, Southeast London, is saying that the evidence is very clear that these objects were acquired through force and external consultation supported their view that it is both moral and appropriate for them to return the ownership to Nigeria. Now, a brass kokoro afterpiece, ivory and brass ceremonial objects, brass bells, among others, as some of the items that were taken from Benin City in Nigeria by the British troops back in February of 1897. In some interesting twist turn, Tuface Idibia has gone to Instagram to apologize to his wife, Idibia, and also to his entire family, including the other women he had kids with. Now, in a two-part apology, he says he's sorry for all the embarrassments that he has caused his wife, kids, his mother, and his management team. The lengthy note had some parts where he actually admitted he had been a shitty father, a shitty husband, and a shitty baby daddy, adding that he just wants to do right by his wife, his kids, all families, and his manager and friends. He ended the note with letting the public know that he wants to go back to his default setting and give them music that will make them remember and understand why they call him Baba. I'm really not sure what his default setting is. This next story is rather fascinating because a mother of one identified as Emma has suffered some injuries after turning down a couple's request for a threesome during a night out. Now, Emma, who was left with a split lip, black eye, and now unable to sleep, says that she was struck by a woman after she had offered her a threesome earlier in the night. Now, Birmingham Live reported that Emma, who had been with friends at the Birmingham's Broad Street when her entire evening descended into chaos, also claimed that her phone was also smashed by her attacker. Now, Emma also gave an official statement to the police at her home, says days passed without any contact, so she had reached out to the news outlet because it was shocking to her to find out that her attacker had been released with a caution, and she was furious over the police not letting her know before time. Moving on, Nigerians in the Diaspora's Commission, NIDCOM Chairwoman Honorable Dabiri speaks as UEA tightens visa rules for Nigerians, saying a few Nigerians have taken bad behavior too far.
How do we punish cultism? It's under our constitution. We don't know it. So I think, honestly speaking, a few Nigerians have taken bad behavior too far. And we have to admit and accept that. It's not about profiling, or it's not about generalizing. It has gone too far. So what the Dubai authorities have done is this. They've made their visa processes more stringent. So before, now to go to, if you are below 30, no visa for you, male below 30 is very difficult. The big so stringent that you're not likely to fulfill it. It doesn't matter who you are.
Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian are no longer a couple. Yep, it was revealed that the Kardashian star and comedian called it quits last week after 9 months of dating, and apparently Pete proposed right before he was dumped. Ouch. Now, Kim's ex, Kanye, is having a field day with this breakup to the point where he posted and shared a Dr. New York Times paper front page with the headline, Skip Davidson dead at 28. Now, according to page 6, Kim K is not happy about Kanye's reaction to the split, but the question remains, is there a possibility of them getting back together? If you think so, let me know in the comment section right down below. Actress turns evangelist Eucharia Anunobi is at it again, but this time though she's making some valid points about marriage, family, and asking the public to stop normalizing the abnormal.
Let me ask you one question. As a married person, if something tragic were to happen to you now, or you get critically ill, who will be the person to be called? Your wife or husband, right? Yet you hide your money and properties from them. Your child has entered puberty, yet you still bathe them, or you bathe together with them in the same bathroom, or you barge into the bathroom while they are bathing, or you barge into their bedroom. Are you alright? Surely you are not alright. You are married, yet you sleep in separate rooms, claiming you need your peace and space. Why did you get married in the first place? When you were dating and your pastor had not given you license to do Eucharia, you were looking for every opportunity to be in that dark room doing what I don't know. Now you'll be given license. You throw the biblical injunction of Genesis 2:24 out of the window because one will stop normalizing the abnormal.
All right, guys, that's it for entertainment. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. All right, guys, that's it for the entertainment section today. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. Let's start with the Commonwealth gold. Long jumper A.C. Bruma has said that she believes that the gold rush by Nigeria's women at the 2020 Commonwealth Games will inspire girls in the country to take up sports. Now, the 26-year-old reclaimed her long jump title a few days ago, the same day Toby Amusan won 100-meter hurdles gold, and they also triumphed in the women's 4 by 100 meters relay. Now, their wins took Nigeria's tally to 12 gold medals, making them Africa's top performers in Birmingham. Team Nigeria also won 9 silver and 14 bronze medals, taking the total to 35 medals that see them sit at the 7 on the medals table. Now, it is Nigeria's best performance ever in Birmingham's since they started taking part in the Commonwealth Games in the 1950s. I think congratulations are in order. Moving on, Italy-born Nigerian defender Destiny Udogie has agreed in principle to join Tottenham from his former team for £21 million, including add-on this summer. Now, Udogie, who had been tipped for a call-up to the senior Italy squad, having already played for U21s, is regarded as a long-term investment for Spurs. The 19-year-old will become a Tottenham player in a matter of days, as the 20 million euros agreement with his club has been reached now. But the Premier League giants, though, will send him back to Serie A on loan for the 2022-2023 season. Udogie rose to prominence last season after incredible debut season with his former team, scoring 5 goals and provided 3 assists in 35 Serie A appearances for his former team, now showing off his skills both offensively and defensively. Tennis legend Serena Williams has dropped a major retirement hint after winning her first singles match on the WTA Tour in 430 games. Now, Williams defeated Spain's Nuria Parrizas Diaz in 6-4, 6-3 at the National Bank Open in Canada to end her lengthy wait for a victory, which last came in French Open in 2021. Now, her outing in Canada was just her second tournament of the campaign after making her return at Wimbledon last month. Now, speaking after a win, it seems her return to tour may be very short now, hinting that at the end of her quite remarkable career, that could well be near. Now, she said post-match, I guess there's just a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. I'm getting closer to the light. So lately, that's been it for me. I can't wait to get to that light. Do you think that Serena Williams will quit tennis very soon? Let me know your thoughts. All right, in some boxing, Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk will face off in their highly anticipated rematch next week as AJ6 revenge. Now, Joshua lost his world heavyweight titles in a dramatic fashion last September, being outclassed by Usyk at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now, after several delays, the heavyweight stars are now ready to battle again, and Joshua will be looking to salvage his career in Saudi Arabia. WBC champion Tyson Fury could face the winner of this bout in a huge unification clash, and we're in for a blockbuster in the desert. Now, Joshua recovered from his first career loss to Randy Ruiz Jr. by putting on a show in their rematch in June 2019. But Usyk is a whole different beast, and AJ will have to be in his very best to reclaim his crown. The details on how to watch and the costing of the match are online, so you can check it out if you are interested in the fight. All right, guys, that's it for this edition of Catchup Plus on AFOREVO TV. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe on that notification button right there on the screen, and also follow us on all our social media platforms right there on the screen. Don't forget to also, you can tune in to Vibes 94.5, your #1 music radio station right here in Lagos, our parent company. And I'm your girl, La Davidson. Thanks for watching.